If you don't know, you're about to know right now. You're about to learn. Education. You feel me, them? I'm Quindell Evans, and this is the Blue Poetry Podcast. You feel me? BluePoetry.com. I'm Mr. Blue Poetry himself. And on the Blue Poetry Podcast, we speak about the habits that it takes to overcome and break through a stressful life, and the habits that it takes to create a successful life. Because that's what we want to do. We want to overcome stress, break through any obstacles, challenges, and allow all of those obstacles and challenges to push us towards success. And I've been breaking down the 9 steps to the millennial mindset of success. You feel me? Number 1 is make failure your friend. You know, like, never be afraid to fail. Actually look forward to it, because that's what's going to teach you how to succeed. And that's what I'm realizing, like, you know, especially when kind of like, I don't know if I think I did, but whatever. It doesn't matter if I did or didn't. But you know, like, one of the examples I can use is, you know, I have a card game called Pick Up Poetry. It's an educational playing card game, and it teaches you metaphor, simile, hyperbole, rhyme, alliteration, repetition, personification, oxymoron, onomatopoeia. You know, the poetic elements. I mean, the things that we speak every day and don't even know we're using metaphors and personifications and all that. So when I was creating it, when I thought of the card game, you know, I had a vision for a card game. I was inspired. You know, I also created a board game. I got a vision for a board game. I got visions for different things. So when I created the card game, my vision, you know, was to have an actual deck of cards. You know, and you make failure your friend by just going through with it, even when it's not exactly how you envision it. You know, I started the card game on index cards, and now it's in the actual box. You feel me? And it was literally on index cards. So that's my example of make failure your friend, because I wasn't afraid to put it on index cards at first. You know, because failure is my friend. And it's like, you know, I can't sell people index cards. And then I put it in business cards. You know, I printed business cards with images of, like, you know, with the image of the stuff that I was putting on the cards. I wasn't afraid to fail. And I put these index cards inside little plastic baggies because I wasn't afraid to fail. You know? But the goal was always the actual box, you feel me? The goal was always the actual box. I pick up poetry. Barcode and, you know, directions and stuff on it. That was always the goal. But I wasn't afraid to make failure my friend. I could have been like, I don't know, you know. And doing the index cards and doing the business cards and all that stuff led up to the success of the card game being boxed. And it's still just a part of it, you know, because it's the next step after that. Now the next printing of the card games will have to be, you know, much more detailed, you know, much more presentable, you know, stuff like that. Make failure your friend. Number 2 was start doing that one thing. Like, what's that thing that just keeps you happy? What's that thing that's just that you look forward to do while you're alive? You know, for some people it might be knitting, for some people it might be writing, for some people it might be laundry. I don't know. Like, some people might be cleaning. Literally, like, people actually enjoy doing these things. Like how people make cleaning services companies, because they actually enjoy it. They enjoy it, and then the next thing you know, they the owner of a cleaning company and they're a multi-millionaire. So whatever it is, you know, driving, you know, that's how people become race car drivers. You know, sports, whatever, basketball, football, I don't know, whatever it is, construction, whatever you have in mind, that's that thing that you just love doing. Like, spend some time on it, an hour a day, as much time as you can a day, you feel me? But if your lifestyle is like you work at AutoZone, but you really love, you know, I don't know, like cooking, and it's like you need to do a lot of overtime to support yourself, maybe an hour a day might be cool for you to spend on just looking up recipes or something. You feel me? Like, spend cooking, spend prepping meals, anything in the world that relates to your dream, you know, whatever it is, your dream or that one thing, you know. It's different from a dream. A dream is different from that one thing that just keeps you happy. You feel me? That just keeps you alive. That just keeps you yourself. That just makes you feel grounded. You know, like when I write a song, I'm confident. Like I'm confident most of the time, but when I write a song, I am like extra confident. Like I really feel like limitless. Like I can do whatever I want. You know, I'm confident right now. It's probably why I'm doing this video, because I finished writing a song today and I started writing a new one. And I really feel like when I write songs, it really just makes me feel like I can do whatever I want now. Like literally, I feel like I can do whatever I want now because I wrote a song. So start doing that one thing, because that one thing will make you feel like you can do whatever you want. You know, when you establish that one thing that just makes you happy, the one thing you love to do, you get that out of the way, and now you can do more. You know? So, yeah. Start doing that one thing. And step number three, there's 9 steps to the millennial mindset of success. Step number 3 is heal. 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 I mean, you have to heal. Heal. And let me see. I made up an acronym for heal today. Let me see if I could recall it. It's pretty simple. Hold on. Holding on always. H.E.A.L. Holding everything always loses. That's the acronym I made up for HEAL. Holding everything always loses. Because if you want to win in life, if you want to have that millennial mindset of success, you know, you want that mindset of a winner, you have to let go of things. You feel me? A lot of us hold on to things from the past that weighs us down, you know, that holds us back. So we don't need to hold ourselves back. You know, don't hold on to everything in your life. Hold on to the things that's gonna push you, inspire you, motivate you, keep you going. Heal, you feel me? Because you don't want to become successful and then ruin your own success because you're still dealing with certain things. You know, holding on to certain things, you know, certain traumas that may have happened to you in your life. Heal from them so they don't affect you when you begin to pursue your career and do what you have to do for yourself, because these things can creep back in your life and ruin your life, you know, and we don't need that. So that's step number 3 of the 9 steps of the millennial mindset of success. For example, like, there's certain healing I need to do, you know, especially when it comes to like me being in relationships with women. I only date women, by the way. No shade on anybody, but I'm straight. But you know, when it comes to me dating women, you know, I don't know. I guess I have insecurities that I need to heal from in order to be my best in a relationship. So I appreciate every woman that have ever, you know, dealt with me in any way, because, you know, I may present myself as being, you know, super confident and all that all the time, but it's different work. You know, poetry, writing music ain't the same as pursuing, you know, a person in a relationship. So, you know, healing. I have to heal from whatever is allowing me to be insecure. I have to heal from whatever past relationships that have hurt me or ruined my perception. You know, it's not always hurt, you know, it's not always pain, but sometimes we go through things that changes our perspective of things, and it can limit our minds. It can limit our sight, you know. We start to see things and we start to see things in one light, see things as one way. We become less open-minded to the limitlessness of things. So like, you know, I've been in relationships that just ruin my perception of relationships and women, and it's like I just can't trust women. So I need to heal, you know, because if anybody know me in my life, know Quindell just never the settle down type of guy. Like, I might have a girlfriend and then next thing you know it's over, like as quick as it happened, because I just find myself or attract to myself certain females who don't fulfill me, and I don't spend enough energy looking for the one who is fulfilling. And it can creep up in my work, you know, it can affect how I work. So healing is the number 3 step to the 9 steps of the millennial mindset of success. Heal. Holding everything always loses.